Disclaimer: this is pure fictional based story on imagination, not allied letter to any real life character. It is only for entertainment purpose only. It has nothing to do with adults' personal life. The pictures used in the video is not mine. Only the voice and the story is mine, so the credit goes to its owner respectively. At last, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to comment. The handsome and charming Prince of South Korea stood tall as he greeted the Indian royal family at the Seoul airport. His piercing brown eyes scanned the crowd, searching for the beautiful Indian Princess Vine, whom he had heard so much about. As the Indian royal family stepped off the plane, Thang's eyes locked into Vine's stunning face. Her dark, long hair cascaded down her back like a waterfall, and her bright smile lit up the entire airport. Thang felt his heart skip a beat as he approached Vine and her family. He bowed low, his hands clasped together in a traditional Korean greeting. Annyeonghaseyo, Princess Wine, thanks that his deep voice sending shivers down one's spine. Welcome to South Korea. One's eyes met thanks, and she felt a spark of electricity run through her body. She smiled, her heart racing with the excitement that she felt. Namaste, Princess. Prince Taehyung, one replied, her voice husky and confident. Thank you for the warm welcome. As the royal families exchanged greetings and gifts, Tang couldn't help but steal glances at Wine. He was captivated by her beauty, intelligence, and poise. Over the next few days, Thang and Wine spent every spare moment together exploring the city, attending cultural events, and getting to know each other. As they strolled through the beautiful gardens of the Gyeongbokgung Place, Thang returned to Wine with a mischievous grin. Princess, I have a confession to make, Thang said, his eyes sparkling with the amusement. I'm not very good at this. Royal protocol thing while laughed, her eyes shining with mirth. I think you're doing just fine, Prince Taeyong, she said, her voice teasing, although I must say I'm a bit surprised by your unconventional approach to royal diplomacy. Thanks, chuckled, feeling a sense of relief over him. I'm glad to you approve, Princess, he said, his voice low and husky. I must admit, I'm finding it rather enjoyable to be around you. One's cheeks flushed, and she looked away, trying to compose herself. But Tang could see the spark of attraction in her eyes, and he knew that he had to make his move. One night, as they sat together on a moonlit beach, Tang turned to Wine with serious expressions. One, I have to tell you something, Tang said, his voice low and urgent. I know that our families will never approve of our relationship, but I don't care. I want to be with you. Once I shone with tears as she looked at Taeyong. I want to be with you too, Taeyong, she said, her voice barely above a whisper. But we have to be careful. Our families will do everything in their power to keep us apart. Thang noted, his jaw clenched in determination. I know, Anne, but I'm willing to risk everything for us. Are you? Anne noted, a smile spreading across her face. Yes, Thang, I'm willing to risk everything for us too. As time and one's secretments continued, the palace was abuzz with rumors and speculations. The royal families were furious, and the media was having a field day. One day, as Tang and Wan was walking through the palace gardens, they were confronted by Tang's mother, the queen itself. Time. What is going on? The queen demanded, her voice icy cold. I have been hearing rumors about you and the Indian princess. Is this true? Tang stood tall, his eyes locked into his mother's eyes. Yes, mother, it's true. I love wine and I want to be with her for forever. The queen's face turned white with rage. Do not You will not do such thing, Time. You will marry the woman we have chosen for you, and you will forget about this Indian girl. Thanks, Jack clenched into Vince. I will not, mother. I will follow my heart, no matter what. The queen's face turned red with anger. Thang, you are a prince of royal family. You have a duty to marry well and produce heirs. You cannot throw away your future for someone infatuation. Thanks stood on his ground. I'm not throwing away my future, mother. I am following my heart, and my heart belongs only to wine. The queen's expression turned cold. Very well, Time. If you will not obey me, then perhaps you should leave the palace. You are no longer welcome here. Time felt a pang of sadness, but he knew he had to stand up for what he had believed in. Turned Wine, who was watching the scene her tear, with tears in her eyes. Let's go, Wine, Tang said, taking her hand. We'll make a new life together, away from the palace. One stood and together they walked out the palace, leaving behind the royal life that Tang had known since his birth. Tang and Wine settled in a small apartment in Seoul, far away from the palace and the royal family. They spent their days exploring the city, holding hands and laughing together. Tang found a job at a small publishing company where he worked as an editor. He enjoyed the work and it gave him a sense of purpose and fulfillment. One started taking classes at local university where she studied art. She had always been passionate about art and she loved the freedom to express herself creatively. As they built their new life together, Time and One realized that they were happier than they had been before. They were free to be themselves without the burden of royal protocol and expectations. They spent the evening cooking dinner together, watching movies, and talking about their dreams and aspirations. They felt like a normal couple without the pressure and responsibilities of royal life. One evening, as they were cooking dinner together, Tang turned to Wine with a smile. I'm so happy, Wine, he said, his eyes shining with love. I never thought I could be this happy. Wine smiled back, her heart full of love for Tang. I'm happy too, Tang. I love our new life together too. Tang pulled Wine into his arms, holding her close. I love you, Wine, he whispered, his lips brushing against her ear. Wine felt a shiver run down her spine as she wrapped her arms around Tang's waist. I love you too, Tang, she cried, her voice barely above a whisper. As they stood there holding each other close, Tang and Wine knew that what they had made the right decision. They had given up their royal lives for love, and it had been worth it. As the days turned into weeks, Taeyong and Wine settled into a comfortable routine. They woke up early every morning and breakfast together, and then went to their respective ways to work and school. Taeyong enjoyed his job at publishing company and he was good at it. He worked hard and his colleagues respected him for his dedication and expertise in his work. Vine thrived in her art class and she discovered a new passion for painting. She spent hours in the studio lost in her art and she loved every minute of it. In the evening time and Vine would meet up again, have dinner together and talk about their day. They shared their experiences, their hopes and their dreams and they supported each other every step on the way. As the weeks turned into months, time and Wine grew closer and closer. They were each other's rock, each other's safe haven, and they knew that they could face anything as long as they had each other. One day, as Tang and Wine were having dinner together, there was a knock at the door. Tang got up to answer it, and he was surprised to see his younger sister, Princess Ji-hyun, standing in the hallway. Ji-hyun looked a bit nervous, but she smiled when she saw Tang. "Hi, brother," she said, her voice a bit shy. "I hope I'm not interrupting anything." Tang smiled back, feeling a bit surprised, but also happy to see his sister. "Not at all, June," he said, stepping aside to let her in. "Come on, come in." As June entered the apartment, she was struck by how cozy and comfortable it was. She saw one sitting on the couch looking beautiful and relaxed, and she felt fine. "It's so great to see you," June said, trying to sound casual. "I had no idea you and Thang were living together." Wen looked, looking a bit amused. "Yes, we were," she said. "We are very happy together," June noted, feeling a bit relieved. "I'm glad to hear that," she said. "I was worried about Thang when he left the palace." Thanks smiled, feeling grateful to his sister for coming to visit. "Thanks, June," he said. "That means a lot coming from you." As they sat down to talk, Tang and Wine realized that June's visit was a turning point. It marked a new beginning for them, a chance to reconnect with the past and build a new future together. To be continued. Please subscribe to my channel and do comment if you are new on my channel. Thank you. Angela's Fiction. Bye bye.